Hey everyone, this is going to be a demo of the campaign mode in Sound RTS. Now, I was planning on doing this a while ago, then I got distracted, so yeah, that didn't happen, but I'm going to show you how this works. For those of you that don't know, Sound RTS it's a real-time strategy. It's basically an audio RTS game. The basic idea is that you're playing on a map and you have different troops that you can create, and you're basically the general of your army and you tell your troops what to do, and the goal is to defeat your opponent before your opponent can defeat you. I did an overview of the game, which I highly recommend that you check out. But I thought I would do a demo of the campaign because the campaign, I think, does a very good job of demonstrating the core concepts and how to play the game. So let's go ahead.
Folder view list, Sound RTS.
And launch this here. I have an icon on the desktop to launch it.
Sound RTS 1.3.8 Sound Pack. Please make a selection.
So I'm using the current version, which came out, I believe, back in January. So January of 2024, as of the time of this recording. So I'm going to go down here with the down arrow.
Single player. Play on your computer.
So let's go in here.
Single player. Please make a selection.
And the option I want is campaign.
Campaign. Campaign. Campaign.
Now, if I down arrow.
Continue chapter 1. Prologue. 1 chapter 1. Go back to the previous menu.
So I haven't played these yet since I reinstalled the game, so I don't have any progress. I believe there are 12 chapters. These chapters are not that long. So I'd say, just as a rough estimate, expect this to take maybe half an hour to an hour.
Continue chapter 1. Prologue.
So let's begin with the prologue here.
Prologue. Prologue. A horde of enemies has arrived from nowhere and destroys everything. Something needs to be done.
Prologue is just some text.
Chapter 1. Your lord have sent you to build a base near the frontier. Don't wander too far, for a few enemies have been spotted nearby.
Alright. And if I down arrow.
The 1. Forest. New objective, build 1 farm. New objective, build 1 barracks.
Right, so I am given
1 gold mine at a 1.
my current objectives. Pressing F9.
Objective, build 1 farm, build 1 barracks.
Okay. Right now I
6
have...
gold.
Let's see what we have here. I'm just going to press the up arrow.
A 2. The 1. Forest.
Oh.
1. A 2. River. In the fog of war.
Let's go down, actually.
The 1. Forest. 1 town hall and 1 peasant. 1 wood and 1 gold mine.
Okay, I only have 1 peasant. Let me hit Z
7 gold.
to check gold and X to check wood.
10 wood.
Alright, so we need to...
Objective, build 1 farm, build 1 barracks.
Alright. So I'm going to control all the peasants at the current location by pressing D. By the way, you can hit F1 and F2
9 gold.
to cycle between the different help messages. So if I hit F2,
E to control the next peasant.
and I'll hit F1.
F10 to open the menu. Direction arrows to move on the map.
That gives you the most common keyboard commands, but I also recommend that you read the manual, because there's a good list of keyboard commands. The manual can be accessed using the documentation option in the menu. That said, yeah, I should say in the main menu of the game itself. So I'm gonna hit D.
You control peasant 1 at A1. Exploit gold mine.
And I'll press A to move through my list of orders.
Go to. Press tab to select the target and then press enter to confirm. Exploit. Build farm on. Requires 5 gold and 5 wood. Press 12 gold, 10 wood.
Okay, I have enough gold and wood for a farm, so let me tab here.
Gold mine to the southwest. Wood to the east. A path to the east. Peasant 1 to the southwest. Town hall 1 to the north. Gold mine to the wood to the east. A path. Peasant 1. Town hall. Gold mine to the southwest. Contains 16 gold. Build farm. Wood to the a path to gold mine. Wood to the east. Contains 75 wood. Build farm on.
Okay, so I don't have a meadow, at least not in this square. So pressing tab will move through all the items in the current square. Hitting control tab will move to the different terrain of the square. So if I hold down the control key...
Wood to the... A path to the east. Gold mine to... Wood to the east. A path to the east. Build farm on.
So there's a path, gold mine, and some woods.
16 gold, 10 wood.
Okay, I think I have enough wood.
You control peasant 1 at A1. Exploit gold mine. Peasant 1. A path. Town gold mine to the southwest. Contains 13 gold.
Actually, what I should do is get some more peasants.
Town hall 1 at A1. Awaiting your orders.
So I hit W, which cycles between controlling your different buildings. Now I'll press A.
Recruit peasant. Recruit peasant.
Let's get a peasant. So that will take some gold and some food. Let me check my food by pressing C.
9 food to 3. Peasant 2 ready. 15 gold, 10 wood.
And what you're hearing, the peasants by default will automatically gather wood and gold as long as you have a town hall near the resources that you want to exploit. I'm going to take these two, so I'll hit Control D, or no, just D. Control with any of these hotkeys will control all the units, no matter where they are on the map. So I'm gonna just hit D.
You control 2 peasant, 1 exploit gold mine, and 1 exploit wood.
Right, it's telling me what they're doing. I'm gonna go to the right here.
B1 meadows in the fog of war.
I think this square should be safe, but it does say in the fog of war.
Go to, exploit, build farm on, a meadow at the center, build farm on a meadow in the fog of war.
So I have told them to build a farm. They are traveling here. You'll hear them walk into the square.
1, 2.
Yeah, I should really have more peasants, but
4.
These chapters aren't that long, so it's okay.
6. 7. 8. 9.
Farm, objective complete, build 1 farm.
Alright, now we have the
Farm
barracks.
2 complete. You control 2 peasant, 14 gold, 7 wood. Go, build farm, build barracks on. Requires 7 gold and 9 wood. Press 7 wood.
Oh, I need more wood.
14 gold.
Let's
You control 2 peasant.
let's do this.
Go, exploit, press tab to select
So
the target and then press enter to
exploit,
blank.
and
The
then we'll go
1
back over here
forest,
to
1 town hall,
A1.
gold mine, town hall, wood to the east, contains 71 wood. Exploit.
And tab to wood and hit enter. You can hit backspace, which I think executes the most common command, but I'm not going to do that.
Exploit wood.
So now they need to travel back here and get some more wood, because I need a little more wood to build my project here.
9
so
wood.
if I hit F9.
Objective, build 1 barracks.
Yeah, alright, so
15 gold, 9 wood.
so we'll just let them get a little more wood here. Well, actually, I think I have enough.
You control 2 peasant, exploit wood. Go to, build farm, build barracks on, blank. A path, farm to, a path, farm, a path to the east, build barracks on. Blank. The 1
Actually-
forest, 1 town hall and 2 peasant. You control 2, exploit gold mine to the south, exploit gold mine.
Actually, I'm going to tell them to exploit the gold mine, because I think it's almost empty.
Wood, gold mine to the southwest, contains 6 gold.
I don't want to travel too far because I think this map does have enemies, and I don't really have anything to fight them with right now. Peasants are not very good in terms of combat. They can fight, but they're not meant for fighting. So it's best to keep them out of combat. It's best to keep them as safe as you possibly can because they are vital to creating new things and gathering resources. So once the gold mine has been exhausted, it turns into a meadow, which you can hear by the sound of crows. Now the peasants are going to the woods, but I don't want them to do that.
You control 2 peasant. Exploit wood. Build farm on. Build barracks on a meadow to the southwest. Build barracks on a meadow.
So now they're going to walk over here.
Wow.
And we should complete chapter 1.
Two.
As soon as they do their thing.
Three.
Again, the more units you have doing a task, the quicker that task is completed.
5.
Of course, you hear the counting, which is a progress bar. If progress bars go up, that's good. If they're going down and they're on your side, that's bad. It usually means that something is being
9.
destroyed.
Barrack. Nicely done. Objective complete. Build 1 barracks.
Nicely done.
Mission complete. Victory. At 8 minutes 3 seconds. 3 units produced. 0 lost. 0 neutralized. 4 building produced. 0 lost. 0 neutralized.
Yep.
30 gold gathered. 16 consumed. 18 wood gathered. 14 consumed. Score 85. Press F5 to listen again.
Alright, so that's what you get when you complete a
Please
game.
make a selection.
Oh, and then it said, please make a selection.
Continue.
I'll down arrow to continue, and we'll begin chapter 2. So that was the chapter that tries to show you the ways in which you can build and gather resources, which are very important concepts to understand. So let's continue.
Continue. Chapter 2. B1. 2 footmen. New objective. Resist enemy attacks.
Okay, now
1 C1. Blank. The 1. Meadows. In the fog of war. 1 gold mine.
what we have here,
Blank. B1. 2 footmen. 2 peasant. 1 farm. 1 town hall and 1 archer. Blank. C1. Forest. 1 farm. 1 wood. Blank. C2. Ford. In the fog of war. Blank. C3. Unknown.
that's unknown.
Blank. B1. 2 footmen. 2 peasant. 1 farm. 1 town hall and 1 archer.
I believe
10 gold. 10 wood.
the goal is just to sit here and wait.
The 1. Meadows. In the fog of war. 1 gold mine. Gold mine in the fog of war. To the southwest. Contains 75 gold. Blank. Town hall 1 at B1. Awaiting your orders.
If you press Control S or S,
You control 2 footmen and 1 archer.
I have 2 footmen and an archer.
60%, 50, 40% of the volume.
Let me turn the game down by pressing. So pressing home turns the volume up. Pressing end turns it down. So I should be getting attacked here pretty soon. Let's see.
You control 2 footmen and 1 archer. Blank. C1. Forest. 1 farm. 1 wood. Wood to the southeast. Contains 75 wood.
Technically, I could
You control 2 peasant.
I could gather some resources here. I don't think I'm going to do that though.
B1. 2 footmen. 2 peasant. 1 farm. 1 town hall and 1 archer. B2. River. In the fog of war. A 2. Ford. In the fog of war. Blank. A 3. Unknown. B3. Unknown. C3. Unknown.
So I think this is playing on a 3x3 map.
A 3. Unknown. A 4. A 5. A 1.
Oh,
a
no,
5,
it's a
unknown.
5x5.
B5. C5. A 5. C5. Unknown.
Oh no, it's a 3x5. So the x-axis is 3. And then, of course, the Y is 5.
A 5, unknown, a 4, a 1, meadows, in the fog of war, 1 gold mine, blank, B1, 2 footmen, 2 peasant, 1 farm, 1, you control 2 footmen and 1 archer, go, a 1, go to a 1.
Trying to remember how you
1
do
footman
this.
enemy at a 1.
8, 6, 3.
Alert at a 1.
There we go.
1 footman neutralized at a 1.
So the high-pitched voices is you, and the low-pitch are your opponents. Now, my people are hurt,
You control 2 footmen and 1 archer.
I'm not okay.
and what you're hearing is there's a buzzing sound. Those are corpses. We'll talk more about corpses in a while. But just be aware that they disappear after about 5 minutes. So if you're going to do something with corpses, do it quick. Also, if I quit talking here,
I'm not okay.
you have my character saying I'm not okay,
I'm not okay.
because he was hurt. So I'm going to take them back over to the town hall, which also heals units.
You control 2 footmen and 1 archer.
So I'll hit Control S, which
I'm not
controls all the soldier classified units on the map. Everything is classified as a soldier except for peasants,
Go to blank, B1, go to B1.
though the peasants can be made to fight if you control them and set their mode to offensive. And you hear a heartbeat noise and counting. That means that your troops are being healed.
1 footman enemy at C2.
C2, huh?
C1, forest, 1 farm, 1 wood. Blank, B1, 2 footmen, 2 peasants, 1 farm, 1 town hall, and 1. You can go C1, forest, 1 footman, go to C1.
There's some stuff attacking my
1 footman
farms.
neutralized at C1.
I'm not okay.
Alert at C1. C1, forest, 2 footmen, 1 farm, and 1 archer. Wood to the south, farm 2 to the northwest. 122 hit points on 133.
So my building is damaged.
You control 2 footmen and 1. Go B1. Go to B1.
Let's send them back over here to get healed. And I might as well show you how to repair buildings.
You control 2 peasant. Go C1. Go to C1.
So I'll send the peasants to C1, and they will automatically begin repairing
9
the
gold.
building.
9 wood.
And it's done. Again, if you're controlling your peasants and you hold down shift and go backwards in the list of commands,
Mode offensive. Press enter to confirm.
you can change their mode.
Disable auto repair. Press enter to confirm. Disable auto gather. Repair. Press tab to select the target and then press build shipyard on. Requires sawmill. Press tab to select the target and then press enter to confirm.
And of course, you can disable auto gather and auto repair, but I recommend you leave those on because it'll just make your life easier. So
You control 2 peasant. Go to B1.
let's send these guys over here. And let's see, what else do we need to do? We need to...
C1. Blank. B1. You control 2 footmen. Go B2. Go to B2.
send them over here to B2.
B1. B2. River. In the fog of war.
Oh, that's a river tile.
You control 2 footmen and 1 archer. B3. Unknown. B2. River. In the fog of war.
Okay, so this is a tile in water. Land-based units cannot travel here. Or I should say, ground units can't. If they can fly, of course, they can fly above the water.
A 2. Ford. In the fog of war. Blank. A 1. Meadows. In the fog of war. 1 gold mine.
Let's send these guys
Blank.
to
A 2.
A2.
You can go to a 2.
Because there's a path over here. There's a ford that crosses the river. So you hear them making their way over here.
B2. River. In C2. Ford. In the fog of war. B. A 2. Blank. A 3. Meadows. In the fog of war. You control 2 footmen. Go to a 3.
Master.
Go to A3. See if we can find out where the enemy is hiding. Here they are. They're on land again, as you can hear by the step sounds.
A3, blank, blank, B3, marsh, in the fog of war. Blank, B4, unknown, B3, marsh, in the fog of war.
This is a marsh tile. I believe marsh slows down units.
You can go to B3.
So we'll send them into the marsh here.
2 wood at C3.
Yeah, as you can tell, they're not traveling quite as quickly.
B4, unknown, B3, blank, C3, forest, in the fog of war, 2 wood. Blank, B3, you control 2, go, blank, go to C3.
Where are the enemies? Actually, I think this campaign map might have been redesigned because I don't remember it being like this before. Okay.
C blank, B3, blank, B4, unknown. You can go to B4.
We'll send them to B4, so they'll
B3,
have to cross
marsh,
back
in the fog of war.
through the marsh.
Oh. 1 footman enemy at B3. Alert at B3. 2 footmen neutralized at B3.
And that, whoa, means that they won.
1 footman enemy at B3. B4, mountain pass, plateau, 2 footmen and 1 archer. Blank, B3, marsh, in the fog of war. Blank, B4, mountain pass, plateau, 2 footmen and 1 archer.
This is a mountain pass. I'm not sure what mountain terrain does.
B5, meadows, in the fog of war. Blank, B4, blank, B4. You control 2 footmen and 1 archer. Go to B5.
Send them over here. Plateaus, I believe,
2 footmen enemy at B5.
give archers additional range. There you go.
Alert at B5. 1 footman neutralized at B5. 2 footmen and 1 archer lost at B5. Blank, B5, meadows, in the fog of war, 3 footmen enemy.
Uh-oh.
9 gold, 9 wood. Blank, C5, meadows, in the fog of war. A5, meadows, in the fog of war.
And I just lost all my troops, as you heard that. Do.
B5, meadows, in the fog of war, 3 footmen enemy.
Probably not the smartest thing to do.
9 gold, 9 wood.
Let me hit F10.
Menu, cancel game.
Cancel this.
Game. Defeat at 9 minutes 56. 10 would score. Please restart. Quit. Restart.
I'm going to pause the recording and restart here.
Audacity. Track.
Okay, let me actually try this again here. So,
Sound
what
RTS
I'm going to do,
town recruit peasant. 2 gold, 10 wood.
let's get some more peasants here.
C1, forest, 1 farm, 2 footmen and 1 archer, 1 wood.
I think I
Peasant
should
3 ready.
build a barracks and get some more resources and get some more archers, because archers are super helpful.
Peasant 4 ready.
Okay, so I have some additional peasants here.
You control 4 peasant. 2 gold, 10 wood. Wood to the southeast contains 75. The 1 meadows in the fog of war. 1 gold mine. You control 4 peasant. Exploit a path in the a meadow. Gold mine. Exploit gold mine in the fog of war.
Tell them to exploit this gold mine here.
1 footman enemy at A1.
Oh, crap.
You control 4 go to B1. Alert at A1. The 1 meadows, 2 peasant, 1 gold mine. 1 footman neutralized at A1. Blank, B1, 1 farm, 2 peasant and 1 town
Oh, I
hall.
lost my peasant.
2 gold. You control 2 go to A1. Alert at A1.
You know what? I think, okay, that's probably not the best idea. Actually, I'm not even sure you're supposed to be exploring this map. I think you're supposed to just...
You control 2 footmen and 1 archer.
Now, I could have them patrol, so if I do... if I control my troops and hit Shift A to jump to the bottom of the menu.
Mode defensive. Upgrade to dark archer. Patrol 2. Press tab to select the target and then press enter. C1.
And we'll tell
Patrol
them
to
to
C1.
patrol to C1, and what they'll do is they'll go back and forth. from A1 to C1 and just go back and forth, back and forth. Dark archers are invisible, and I'll talk about them in a little bit. You know, maybe I should just...
B1, blank. The 1, meadows, 2 footmen and 1 archer, 1 gold mine. Blank. B1, 1 farm, 2 footmen, 2 peasant, 1 town hall, 2 gold, 10 wood. The 1, blank. B1, you control 2 footmen and B2, river, B blank. A 2, you can go to a 2.
I should tell them to go over here. Damn it. Unless you just have to wait for the enemy to come to you, but... Actually,
The
let me see
1,
if I can...
you control exploit a path, gold mine in the fog of war. Exploit gold mine in the fog of war.
Actually, yeah, so...
1 footman enemy at C2. Blank, B1, blank, C1, forest, 1 farm, 1 wood. Alert at C, you control 2, go to C1.
Ah, crap.
Alert at C1.
So there's a footman here trying to destroy my farm.
Alert at C1.
I'm
3
sending
gold. 4 gold.
I'm sending my troops over here.
Alert at C1. 1 footman neutralized at C1.
And my farm's damaged.
4 gold.
And if I check gold, it says I'm
5 gold.
up
6
to
gold.
4 and now 6. So yeah,
You control 2 footmen and 1 archer. Blank C blank C2 ford in the fog of war. B2 river in the fog
actually
of war.
it looks like the only ways that they can come in is via the ford.
C2 4 you control 2 footmen and 1 archer. Go to C2.
We'll
7
just-
gold. 8
We'll
gold.
station these guys at the ford.
2 wood at C3.
Probably get some more units to defend the other side.
B at 2 ford in the fog of war. The 1 meadows 2 peasant 1 gold mine.
Now, because I don't have a town hall here, they're having to go back and forth.
9 gold. 9 gold. 10 wood. 10 gold.
You know what?
You control 2 peasant. Exploit gold. Build build barrack. Build wall on. Build gate. Build shipyard. Repair. Disable. Mode. Goats. Build farm. Build barracks. Build wall on. Build barracks on. Blank. B2. River. In the fog. Town hall. 10 gold. 10 wood. Recruit peasant. Recruit peasant. Recruit peasant.
Let's get some more peasants here.
10 wood. 2 gold. 3 gold. 4 gold. C2. Ford. 2 footmen and 1 archer. A 2. Ford. In the fog of war. Peasant 1 ready. B1.
3,
1 farm. 1
4,
town hall and 1 peasant.
5,
Okay, so maybe
6,
this will take a bit longer.
8,
But,
C1. Forest. 1 farm. 1 wood. Peasant 4 ready.
unless there's something wrong I'm doing, because I don't remember
5 gold.
it being this complicated.
B1. You control. Go to B1.
Send my troops back over here. I thought the computer would send the troops at me.
6 gold. Blank. The 1. Meadows. 1 peasant. 1. You control 4 peasant. 2. Exploit gold mine in the fog of war.
So I'm
and 2.
controlling peasants. It's telling me that there's 2 that are going to exploit the gold mine.
Exploit gold mine to
And
exploit gold
2
mine.
doing nothing. Let's go ahead and make them do stuff here. These should be the 2 longest chapters because the rest just teach you how to work with units. So I do apologize that this is taking longer than I
9
expected.
gold. 10 wood.
Let's get some
10
more
gold.
gold here. I think I will build a barracks though.
B1. 1 farm. 2 footmen. 1 town hall. 1 archer and 2 peasant. Blank. The 1. Meadows. 4 peasant. 1 gold mine. Blank. A 2. Ford. In the fog of war. B2. A 2. Ford. In the fog of war. The 1. Meadows. 1 peasant. 1 gold mine. Gold mine to the southwest. Contains 53 gold. 15 gold, 10 wood. You control 4 peasant. Build barracks on. Requires 7 gold and 9 wood, 10 wood. A path to the gold mine. A path, peasant, a meadow, gold mine to the southwest. Contains 51 gold. Build barracks on. Blank. B1. 1 farm, 2 footmen, 2 peasant, 1 town hall and 1. You control 2 footmen and 1 archer.
Why?
Go B2. River. In the B. A 2. Go to a 2.
Why isn't the enemy attacking me? See, because the goal is to destroy the enemy.
22 gold. 1 footman enemy at a 3. Blank. For 1. Meadows. C1. For a blank. B1. Blank. For 1. Blank. A 2. For 1 footman enemy. 2 footmen and 1 archer. 2 footmen neutralized at a 2.
Oh, he said he's almost
1
dead.
footman enemy at a 3.
Oh,
2 footmen neutralized. 1 footman enemy at a 3. Blank. A 3. Meadows. In the fog of war. Blank. A 2. Forward. 2 footmen and 1 archer. You control 2. B1. Go to B1.
we'll send them back over here to get healed.
C1.
Just as in-
Forest. 1 farm. 1 wood.
Just as an aside, you
30
can
gold.
hit F7 and F8 to go to the previous and next item in the history.
Enter your message.
Oh wait, no, that's chat. Hit cancel that.
C1. Forest. 1 farm. 1 wood. Enter your message.
No, wait.
Zoom is now on. C1 up. Zoom is now off. C. Objective. Resist enemy attacks.
Wait, where's the history? Oh no, it's
Enter your message.
what the hell?
Enter your message. Blank. Enter your message.
Wait, what the hell?
Objective. Resist enemy
How
attacks.
was I looking at the history before? I thought it was F8
Zoom
and
is now on. C1 at the center.
I
Forest.
thought it was F8 and F9.
Zoom is
Maybe
now
not.
off. C1. Forest. 1 farm. 1 wood.
Maybe it's F6. Zoom mode, just as an aside, zoom mode divides the square into 9 portions.
40 gold.
That is useful if you want to send troops to a certain portion of the square, because maybe they have better range there, or you want to build something in a very specific place, or you want to attack something, because basically maps can be of any size, and that also includes the width of the squares themselves.
B1. 1 farm. 2 footmen. 2 peasant. 1:36 p.m. Blank. The 1. Meadows. 1 peasant. 1 gold mine. 47 gold. 10 wood.
You know what? Let's get some.
You control 4 peasant. Go. Wood to the exploit wood.
We'll get them to do that.
B1. You control 2 footmen and 1. A 2. Blank. A 3. Go to a 3.
Send them over here to A3.
Yes, master. Yes, master.
9 wood.
Yes.
What I should really do is get some
48 gold.
more units here. Yeah, the enemy is supposed to be attacking me and they're not. So I have a feeling I'll have to hunt for them.
You control 2 footmen and 1 arc. Go. A 3. B3. Marsh. In the fog of war. Go to B3.
See what we're doing here.
9 wood. 48 gold.
So the thing to know about this,
A 2. Blank. C1. Forest. 1 farm and 4 peasant. 1 wood. You control 4 peasant. Exploit wood to the
Yes,
exploit wood.
master.
no, I told you to exploit wood. Thing to know about this game is it is to
1 archer enemy at B3.
your advantage.
Blank. B1. B2. River. In the fog of war. B3. Marsh. 4 archer enemy. 1 footman and 1 archer. You are not controlling any you. Blank. B3. Marsh. In the fog of war. 3 archer enemy.
Oh, they have archers, and they just killed my unit.
2 footmen and 1 archer lot. 48 gold. 9 wood. B1. 1 farm and 1 town hall. You control 4 peasant. Exploit wood. 9 wood.
I need more wood. I need more troops.
48 gold. 17 wood.
Of course,
Alert at C1. Blank. C1. Forest. 1 farm and 4 peasant. 1 wood. 1 peasant lost at
crap.
C1. Menu. Cancel game.
Alright, well, maybe I can't
Cancel game.
show you.
Defeat at 13 minutes. 8. Score. Please make. Quit. Restart.
Maybe you're just supposed to leave them there and just wait until they all come.
Quit. Restart. Restart. Chapter 2. B1. 2 peasant. New objective. Resist enemy attacks. 1 gold mine at 1.
I guess so. I'm gonna cheat and continue, so I'm gonna hit Grave Accent,
Enter a command.
which brings up the console and type, I think it's victory.
Victory. At 0 minutes 9 seconds. 5 units reduced. 0 lost. 10. Score. Please continue.
So that's how you can cheat and bypass chapters. But I think you get the idea, right? You have to gather units. I think you're supposed to just keep them in your territory and wait for the enemy to attack you. I'm not going to do that because I've already spent way too much time. But you should be able to, by this point, have a pretty good understanding of how things work, how you can move your troops around, how you can make more. Basically, if I had built a barracks, you recruit troops the exact same way that you do the peasants from the town hall, as long as you have the appropriate resources. Let's
Continue
here.
Chapter 3. The 1. Meadows. New objective. Go to C1.
Okay, now,
The 1. Meadows. 7 priest. 1 gold mine.
this is where things get interesting, because now we are learning about the specific capabilities of different units. So we have some priests here.
B1. Meadows. In the fog of war. Blank. Blank. B1. Blank. C1. Unknown. B1. Meadows. In the fog of war.
Now, just because you go to a square and you don't see anything, that doesn't mean there isn't something there. Because I have priests,
The 1. Meadows. You control 7 priests.
press S and press A.
Go to. Patrol 2. Holy Vision. Press tab to Exorcism. Press tab. Conversion. Press tab. Resurrection. Press Mode Defense. Go
Alright.
to Holy Vision. B1. Meadows. In the fog of war.
Let's do Holy Vision at B1. Holy Vision lets you see the contents of any square that you want on the map.
Holy Vision B1. 20 skeleton and 20 zombie enemy at B1.
See, and there's a reason I didn't
One
just
reaction
charge in
one.
here. There are tons of undead here. Alright, so the next goal.
The 1. Goat. Patrolled. Holy Exorcism. Press tab to select the target and then press enter to
We're
confirm.
going to use Exorcism, which does damage to the undead. So I'll choose Exorcism, go to B2,
B1. Meadows. In the fog of war. 20 skeleton and 20 zombie enemy.
or B1 rather.
Exorcism B1.
8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 4, 3,
20 skeleton neutralized at B1.
1, 0, 0.
Now that is the sound of
20 zombie neutralized at B1.
the spell. I believe Exorcism lasts a few, probably 10 to 20 seconds, and the nice thing is the range on it is pretty decent, so the priests can cast it from the adjacent square. So that's how you deal with undead units. That's what that was trying to teach you.
The 1. Gold mine to the west. Contains
tab
75
around
gold.
here.
A meadow. A path. Priest 7 at the center. 30. You control 7 priest. Go to blank. B1. Meadows. Objective. Go to C1. Blank. C1. Go to C1.
So now my path is clear, and they can go where they need to go. Again, if I had just charged in there, I would have died, and it would not have been fun. So,
Objective complete. Go to C1. Mission complete.
There's that one.
Victory. At 2 minutes 47 seconds. 1,000. Score. Please continue.
So we'll hit continue.
Continue. Chapter 4. The 1. Meadows. New objective. Go to D1.
So what
1
do we
gold
have
mine
here?
at blank. The 1. Meadows. 5 priest. 1 gold mine.
We have some priests here.
Blank. B1. Meadows. In the fog of war.
Ah, okay.
1 wood at C1. Priest 1 at O1. Awaiting your
I'm going to
orders.
press O, which controls an individual priest.
19 knight lost at B1.
Ah, yes.
1 enemy at B1. Go to patrol. Holy vision B1.
It's at B1.
B1. Meadows.
So you hear corpses.
You control 5 priest. Go to B1.
So we have to send the priests here. And again, corpses only last for, I want to say at most 5 minutes, so be very careful.
You control 5 priests. Holy vision. Exorcist. Conversion. Resurrection. Press enter to confirm.
We are going to use another priest's ability, which is to resurrect my troops.
Yes,
Resurrection.
master. I'm not okay.
And you're hearing a heartbeat, which means that the priests are healing the knights.
I'm not okay.
Yes, I know you're not okay. Let's hit S.
You control 20 knight and 5 priest.
I'm not 6. I'm not okay.
You're getting okay.
7.
There's little horsies. All right.
8.
So, let's, before we just charge ahead here,
Priest 2 at B1. Awaiting your orders.
press V here to check how much mana this priest has.
30 hit points on 30. 94 mana points on 200.
So, mana is used for magic, obviously, and it will recharge over time.
30 hit points on 30. 103 mana points on 200.
Let's do...
Holy C1. Forest. Holy vision C1. 20 footmen and 20 archer enemy at C1.
Alright, so we have to take these guys out. Generally you want to keep your priests from being in battle because they don't attack. So let's do that like this. I'm gonna hit Control R,
You are not controlling any unit.
Control T.
You are not controlling it. You are not controlling. You are not control.
Right.
You control 20 knight.
Oh,
You are not controlling any unit. Knight 1 at
Yeah, so
B1. Awaiting your
Control
orders.
Y
You control 20 knight.
controls the knights. And archers are...
You are not controlling. Knight. Priest 1. Priest 4. You control 20 knight and 5 priest.
Oh, I just have knights.
You control 20 knight. Go to C1.
We'll send the
Alert at C1.
knights in here.
1 footman neutralized at C1. 1 knight lost at C1. Alert at C1. 19 footmen and 14 archer neutralized at C1.
So,
You control 17 knight.
I'm almost dead.
I lost some
Knight
knights, but
lost
that's
at
okay.
C1. You control 17 knight and 5 priest. Go to
Yes,
C1.
master.
Alright, we'll send them all over here.
I'm not okay.
Here come the priests to heal and resurrect.
I'm not okay. 10, 6, 3. I'm not 6, 8.
You control 17 knight and conversion. Exorcist. Holy patrol. Resurrection. Prep. Resurrection. You control 20 knight and 5 priest.
And there's my knights.
4, 6, 8, 10.
So, as you can tell,
9,
this is quite useful.
7, 9.
The
I'm not dead.
corpses you're hearing are the archers that I just killed. If I had a necromancer, I could raise them and add them to my army. But we'll get to that later.
C1. Forest. 5. Objective. Go to D1.
And let's go to D1
You can go to blank. D1. Go to D1.
and complete this chapter.
Objective complete. Go to D1. Mission complete.
Alright,
Victory. At 4 minutes 13 seconds. 1. Please continue.
to continue.
Continue. Chapter 5. The 1. Meadows. New objective. Go to F1.
So what do we have here? We have...
The 1. Meadows. Plateau. 1 priest. Blank. The 1. Meadows. Plateau. 1
Okay,
priest.
now,
A meadow at the center. Priest 1 at the center. A meadow at the center.
what you'll notice, there are
1
no...
flying machine enemy at B1.
Yes, there are no paths there are no paths out of here. And we have a flying machine that is an enemy.
Priest 1. Flying machine enemy. At the center. 30 hit points on 30. Detector.
Now, a flying machine does not attack. It can fly around, it can transport units, and it can detect invisible units.
Priest 1 at 1. Awaiting your orders.
Let's do conversion.
Ghost patrol. Hold. Exorc. Conversion. A meadow. Flying machine enemy. Conversion. Flying machine enemy.
Conversion will convert things from your opponent's side to your side. However, it's very dangerous in most cases because the priests have to get close and they could get killed before they can do their thing.
You control 1 priest and 1 flying machine.
Now, goal. It's I think what's the
Priest
key for
1
the
at
flying
priest
machine?
1 flying machine 1 at 1. Awaiting your orders.
Okay, it's a P, so we'll do that.
Go to patrol 2. Load. Load all from F1. The 1. Load all from a 1.
So I will load them all from F1.
The 1. Meadows. Plateau. 1 priest and 1 flying machine. You control flying machine 1 at 1.
So the priest is now inside the flying machine.
Go to B1. Dense forest. In the fog of war. C1. Unknown. D1. Unknown. E1. Unknown. F1. D C B1. Wood in the fog. A bridge in the fog of war. To the east. Go to C1. D F1. Unknown. The 1. F1. Go to F1.
So I'm gonna just fly there. Now if I hit the space
3
bar,
with C B1. You control flying machine 1 at B1.
you can
Go to
track
F1.
the progress of the controlled units as they move.
3 with C1.
Retreat.
1 peasant enemy at C1.
There's some peasants here. I'm just gonna fly right.
1 sawmill and 3 peasant enemy at
Right now.
C1.
Retreat.
They can't hurt me. So we're just flying here.
E1. 1 boat enemy at E1.
We're in the ocean. There's a boat here. I'm just flying
F1. Objective complete.
flying
Go
over
to
the ocean,
F1.
and we're done.
Mission complete. Victory. At 2 minutes 31 seconds. 1 score. Please continue.
So that's teaching you how to convert things and how to use the flying machine to transport things. Thing you have to be careful of, if a flying machine is destroyed with things inside it, then those things will be destroyed as well.
Continue.
Let's
Chapter
continue.
6. B1. Meadows. New objective neutralized enemy.
Now,
1 with C1. 1 gold mine
I
at 1.
am under attack by something. I can't
Alert at
see
B1.
them.
Blank. The 1. Meadows. 5 priest. 1 gold mine.
We have some priests here.
1 knight lost at B1.
And
Menu. Cancel. Set the games. Cancel. Continue. Save the game. Cancel. Cancel game.
let me actually
Defeat at 0.
restart that
1,000.
so
Scored.
I can
Please make
try
a
to
quit.
explain.
Restart.
So this one, basically the idea is that you are being attacked by dark archers. You can't see them, but you know that you are being attacked because your troops are getting hurt. Dark archers are, they are invisible. So the way to take them out, you need to use something that can detect them. You need to use magic or something that can affect the entire area to do damage. Or you need... Well, that's pretty much it. So the goal here, there's some knights over there. I have to use my priests to cast Holy Vision on the square so that the knights can kill the archers.
Quit. Restart.
So
Chapter
let's
6.
give this a shot.
B1. Meadows. New objective neutral. Blank. B1. Blank. The 1. Meadows. You control 5 priest. Holy Vision B1. 1 dark archer neutralized at B1.
Yeah.
1 dark archer enemy at B1.
So I cast it.
Alert at B1.
The knights saw them and took out the archer.
B1. Meadows. 20 knight. You control 20 knight and 5 priest. Go
Yes,
B1.
master. I'm not okay.
Send the priest over here to heal.
Five. I'm
Alright.
not okay.
Now,
You control 5 priests.
I'll do Control O to control my priests.
Go. Holy Vision. C1. Forest. In the fog of war. 1 wood. Holy Vision C1. 20 Dark Archer enemy at C1.
Oh boy.
Blank. B1. Meadows. 20 Knight and 5 Priest. Blank. C1. Forest. 20 Dark Archer enemy. 1 wood.
We have 20 Dark Archers here.
Blank. D1. Meadows. In the fog of war. Blank. C1. Forest. In the fog of war. 1 wood. Priest 2 at Goat Patrol. Holy Vision. Exorcism. Conversion. Resurrection. Mode defensive.
Yeah,
Press
this is
enter
not
to
going to
confirm.
work. So what we're going to do...
You control 5 Priest. Go. Holy Blank. C1. Holy Vision C1. You control 20 Knight. Go to C1.
Send the Knights in here.
Attack.
Alert at C1.
0.
9 Dark Archer neutralized at C1. 5 Knight lost at
Shit.
C1. You can Goat Holy Vision C1. Alert at C1. 7 Dark Archer neutralized at C1. Objective complete. Neutralized enemy.
Okay, so...
Mission complete.
Yeah, I know
Victory
you are.
at 1 minute 44 seconds. Score. Please continue.
Yeah, so that's another thing to be aware of. I almost failed because Holy Vision only lasts about 10 seconds. And it wore off, so they couldn't see them anymore, so I had to quickly recast it. So, again, this game requires your constant and undivided attention, so just be aware of that. So that's how you do that. That's how you use Holy Vision to spot things that are invisible and take them out.
Continue.
Let's continue.
Chapter 7. The 1 Arch. New objective neutralized enemy.
Okay.
1 gold mine at A1.
Now I believe...
The 1 Archer. 1 sawmill and 1 mage's tower. 1 gold mine. Blank. B1 Meadows. In the fog of war. 2 night enemy.
Wait, how many?
Night enemy. Night enemy. A meadow. A path. Night enemy. At the center. 45. Blank. The 1 Archer. 1 sawmill and 1 mage's tower.
Okay, we
1
have
gold
a
mine.
sawmill
1,000 gold. 1,000 wood.
and a mage's tower. Now I think you know what we're going to do, and if you don't, I will tell you. We need to upgrade this to a dark archer. So,
Sawmill 1 at 1. Awaiting
actually,
your
I'm
orders.
going to do a couple things here.
Research arrows. Research arrows.
I'm going to do the research
Research archers. Research archers
for
armors.
the archer,
Research bows range. Research bows range.
since we have plenty of golden wood.
Mage's tower 1. Recruit mage. Requires 20 gold 10. 0 food to 1.
Alright, so don't worry about the mage's tower, but it is required for a dark archer. So let me hit
3.
You are not Archer 1 at 1. Awaiting your orders.
T,
You control Archer 1 at 1.
4.
or G will control. So the top row from Q to P controls individual units. The row below it controls one of each unit at a time.
7.
Or no, the row below it controls all local units of a specific type, and if you add control, it controls them all globally no matter where they are on the map. So let me do this.
Archer 1 at 1. Go patrol. Upgrade to Dark Archer. Upgrade to Dark Archer.
We are going to upgrade to a dark archer.
1.
Dark archers are invisible, as I said, and cannot be seen by the enemy.
2.
What I'm going to do,
2.
this archer will be able to take out these knights. If he was not a dark archer, he would be killed instantly. But he will be a dark archer very soon.
4.
So in the prior
5.
lesson, we learned how to deal with hostile dark archers. Now we are training to use them ourselves.
7.
I think that this
8.
campaign is quite well done, except for the second mission. I don't quite get that. I think you're supposed to just wait until the enemies
Research complete.
come for you.
Dark Archer 1 ready.
So there's my research.
Dark Archer 1 at 1. Awaiting your
Let's hit
orders.
V.
12 hit points on 12. Arrows, archers, armors. Invisible.
Alright, so V will always give you the status of a unit or a group of units, I believe. So let's...
Go to blank. B1, Meadows. In the fog of war, tonight enemy. Go to B1.
Let's go to B1.
1 wood at C1. Blank B1, Meadows, tonight enemy. 1 dark archer.
Now, if I had more archers,
0,
that would be nice. But
1 knight neutralized at B1.
goodbye.
7, 5,
And the upgrade for the archers'
0,
armor is still running.
1 knight neutralized at B. Objective complete. Neutralized enemy. Mission complete.
Okay.
Victory. At 3 minutes 38 seconds.
So that's how you
1
do that.
Please continue.
Let's continue.
Continue. Chapter 8. The 1, Meadows, new objective neutralized enemy.
What do we have here?
Blank. The 1, Meadows, 5 archer, 3 footmen, and 1 necromancer, 1 gold mine.
Aha, Necromancer.
Blank. B1, Meadows, in the fog of war.
I'm not sure what's over here.
The 1, necromancer 1 at 1, awaiting your orders.
I think...
Gold mine, archer 4,
See, we
a meadow
tab
2,
around
a
here.
path, footman, necromancer 1 at the center, 30 hit point, go to, raise dead, press in, mode defensive, go, raise dead, press enter to confirm. You control 3 footmen. You control 5 archer. Blank, B1, go to B1.
We'll send the archers first.
You control 5 archer, go to B. You control 3 footmen, go to, press that to select the target and then press enter to go to B1.
attack, attack,
3 archer neutralized at B1. 5 archer and 2 footmen lost at B. You control necromancer 1 at 1, go to B1. Blank, the 1, blank, B1, Meadows. In the fog of war, 4 archer enemy.
2,
Alert at B1.
Wait,
3 archer neutralized at B1.
what's killing them?
Blank, the 1, Meadows, 1 necromancer, 1 gold mine. You control necromancer 1 at 1, go to a 1. Go, raise dead, blank, B1, Meadows. In the fog of war. Raise dead.
So now we do raise dead at B1. Now I don't know if this raises your troops or just the enemy troops. I guess it doesn't really matter.
The 1, you control blank, go to B1.
Come over here. So, like I said, the idea, keep the necromancer out of the fray, because
Go, raise dead, raise dead.
we're gonna do that.
Go, raise dead, raise dead. Go, raise dead.
And he's out of juice. He's out of mana.
30 hit points on 30, 112 mana points on 200. You control 9 zombie, 9 skeleton, and 1 necromancer.
So we have 18 things here. All right.
C1, forest. In the fog of war, 1 wood. You control 9 skeleton. You are not you control 9 skeleton.
A zombie is the equivalent to a footman, and a skeleton is an archer. Also, the undead will disappear by default after 10 minutes, so you have to be careful to use them quick.
You control 9 skeleton. Go to C1. You control 9 zombie. Go to C1. 3
these
archer
guys
enemy
over
at
here.
C1.
attack,
Alert at
attack,
C1.
5, and more, attack, 2,
7 archer neutralized at C1. 4 skeleton lost at C1. 7 archer enemy at C1. Blank, B1, Meadows, 1 necromancer.
Okay,
Alert at C. You control necromancer 1 at B1.
there are no corpses here, so
Alert
yes,
at
I guess
C1.
you do.
3 archer neutralized at
You
C1.
can raise the corpses of your allies as well.
Go blank, C. Go to C1.
So I'm sure you can guess what's happening next. We kill the enemy, we raise the enemy, and use their troops to help us.
You control 9 zombie, 5 skeleton, move, raise, patrol, raise dead. Move, raise dead, raise dead. C. You control 14 zombie, 10 skeleton, and 1 necromancer.
And my army is getting bigger.
Blank, D1, Meadows. In the fog of, you control 10 skeleton. Go to D1. You control 14 zombie. Go to D1. 3 archer enemy at D1.
attack,
Alert at D1. 8 archer neutralized at D1.
Alright.
3 skeleton and 1 zombie lost at D1. Blank, C1. You control necromancer 1 at C1. Go to D1.
We bring the necro
2
over here.
archer neutralized at D1. Mode, raise dead. Raise dead. Mode, raise dead. Raise dead.
I'm not
You control 18 zombie, 12 skeleton, and 1 necromancer.
Alright.
Blank. E1, Meadows, in the fog of war. You control 18 zombie. Go to E1. You control 12 skeleton. Go to E1. 1 guard tower enemy at E1.
This is a
Alert at the
tower.
door.
Goal is to take out these towers.
1 guard tower neutralized at E1. 5 zombie lost at E1. 1 zombie lost at D1. 4 guard objective complete neutralized enemy. Mission complete. Victory. At 4 minutes 49 seconds. 1 score. Please continue.
Yeah, so the goal there was to use the dead troops that you control to take out the enemies, raise them to add them to your army, and finally to destroy the guard towers that are at the very end. And again, it doesn't matter if your undead troops die. That's what they're meant to do. They're meant to be disposable. That is, after all, the whole point of using a necromancer. Guard towers, by the way, they are stationary. You build them, and they will do damage to things that get too close to them. You don't control them, they just do their thing.
Continue.
Let's continue.
Continue. Chapter 9. The 1, Meadows, new objective neutralized enemy.
Now,
Blank. The 1, Meadows, 6 necromancer, 1 gold mine.
we have some necromancers here, and there's a reason for that.
Necromancer 1 at 1, awaiting your
I
orders.
believe this is the Deadly Fog lesson.
Go to, patrol, raise dead, deadly fog, press tab to select the mode defensive.
Yes, it is.
Blank, B1, Meadows, in the fog of war.
Now again, charging around is not wise. That's part of the strategic value of this game. Let's control all the necromancers
You control 6 necromancer.
so that their magic will be the most effective if they're all casting. So let's do it. Let's cast.
Go, raise deadly fog,
Deadly
press
fog
tab
at
to select the
B1.
deadly fog B1. 70
8,
archer enemy at B1,
7,
blank B1, Meadows,
6,
70 archer enemy.
4,
Yeah,
1
there are
Desi 1.
70 archers here.
1, 0.
1 archer neutralized at B1.
As you can tell, Deadly Fog is very effective. So yes, if you combine
69 archer neutralized at B1.
if you combine the forces of a priest and a necromancer, as crazy as that sounds, yes, I am very, very aware of how opposite that is. You can really do some damage. So now we have all these corpses.
A gold mine, a meadow, a path, necromancer 6 at the center, 30
We
hit
have
points on 30.
these necromancers.
You control 6, go, blank, go to B1.
We'll send them over here. Now the threat is taken care of, because if it wasn't, they would have been absolutely destroyed. Now,
Mode deadly, raise dead.
Yes, master.
there's still some corpses left.
Mode deadly, raise dead. Raise
Yes,
dead.
master.
You control 35 zombie, 35 skeleton, and 6 necromancer.
Alright,
Blank, C1, forest, in the fog of war, 1 wood. Blank, C1, forest, necromancer 2 at, you control 6 necromancer. Go, deadly fog, C1. Not enough mana.
they don't have enough mana. Let's use the undead instead.
You control 35 zombie. Go to C1. You control 35 skeleton. Go to C1.
Attack.
Alert at C1.
Once again, we are using the
7 knight
enemy
neutralized at C1.
against
10 zombie lost at
itself.
C1. 16 knight enemy at C1. Alert at C1. 13 knight neutralized at
We
C1.
won!
You control 18 zombie, 35 skeleton, and 1 necromancer. You control 8. Go to
Yes,
C1.
master.
Bring the necros in here.
Mode deadly, raise dead. Press, raise dead.
Raise the dead.
Mode deadly, raise dead. Raise dead.
Yes, master.
We don't have enough. Okay,
C1,
that's it.
forest. You control 28 zombie, 45 skeleton, blank. D1, meadows. In the fog of, you control 28 zombie. Go to D1. You control 45 skeleton. Go to D1.
Alright, we'll tell the
3 guard tower enemy at D1.
tell the undead army.
Alert at C1.
Oh, there's some guard towers and cannon towers.
D1. Meadows. 7 guard tower and 4 cannon tower enemy. 29 skeleton and 8 zombie.
Take them out.
1 cannon tower neutralized at D1. 6 skeleton and 2 zombie lost at C1. 19 skeleton and 8 zombie. Objective complete. Neutralized enemy.
Alright, that's how you do it.
Mission complete. Victory. At 3 minutes 40 seconds. 1. Please continue.
Yes, that was fun. Let's continue here.
Continue. Chapter 10. C1. 3 new objective neutralized enemy. Blank. B1. Dense forest. 1 mage. 7 wood. Blank. C1. 3 cannon tower enemy. 1 gold mine. Blank. C. Blank. C. Blank. B1. Dense forest. The 1. Dense forest. 130 footmen. 7 wood.
Oh, I see.
Blank. The 1. B1. Dense forest. Blank. B1. C. The 1. B1. 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 Dense.
Okay.
The 1. Dense forest. 130 footmen. 7 wood.
We have a bunch of footmen here. Problem is they are trapped here in this tile.
The 1. B1. Dense forest. 1 mage. 7 wood.
We have a mage here,
C1. 3 cannon tower enemy. 1 gold
and
mine.
at C1 we have a cannon tower. We have some cannon towers. The goal is to get the footmen to destroy the cannon towers. Cannon towers, by the way, they're like guard towers, but they shoot catapults, so they're basically stationary versions of catapults. I don't think they can hit things that fly, but they do have an extremely long range. So
2:10 p.m.
let's.
B1. Dense forest. The 1. Dense forest. 130 footmen.
Okay, I
7
think
wood.
what I have to do, I have to select the mages,
You control mage 1 at B1.
or just that mage,
Go to patrol. Recall. Press tab to select the
and
target and
we
then press
will
enter to confirm.
recall from
C1. The 1.
A1.
Recall at 1. The 1. Dense forest. In the fog of war. 7 wood.
recall will teleport the units from the current square that they're in to the square of the caster.
B1. Dense forest. 130 footmen and 1 mage. 7 wood.
Now, I prefer teleportation, which, as you might expect, will teleport the caster and everyone else in the current square to another square of the caster's choice. As you can imagine, this can be extremely helpful. If, say, you want to stage an ambush, you can teleport an army right into the middle of your foe's camp, which can be quite nice, because they might not be expecting it. So,
You control 130 footmen and 1 mage.
wait, let me see if I can do anything else here.
Mage 1. Go patrol. Recall. Summon dragon. Requires summon dragon. Meteors. Requires meteors. Mode defensive. Press enter to confirm.
Okay, mages, they can summon dragons. I can't do that because I don't have the research, and I can't use meteors, which that ability works like Deadly Fog, in that it works like Deadly Fog and Exorcism, in that it will do damage to everything in the square. Although I think Deadly Fog just impacts things that are living and not buildings. And then of course Exorcism is just for things that are undead. So let's send these in here
You control 130 footmen and 1 mage.
with Control S, and then we'll go
to blank. C1. Go to C1.
go to C1.
Alert at B1. 2 footmen lost at B1.
8, 6, 2, 0, 9, 8, 4, 3, 1.
Alert at C1. 2 cannon tower. Objective complete. Neutralized enemy. Mission complete. Victory. At 3 minutes 51 seconds.
So that is how you use
1
mages.
Please make. Continue.
That's how you use mages to teleport things, or to recall things. Recall, I honestly don't like it, but it's the default. There is a mod, if you go into the options of the game and then to mods, you can change it so that recall is replaced by teleportation, which is what I prefer.
Continue. Chapter 11. The 1, Meadows, new objective escort the catapults to I-1.
Okay, actually, I think this might be the last chapter. So we have here
You control 10 knights and 10 catapults.
knights and catapults. Now, there are things that will attack the catapults.
Oh, you control 10 knight. Go B1, Meadows, in the fog of
the
war.
strategy I found is
Go
to
to B1.
send the knights through first. And then
You control 10 catapults.
yeah, so I'll hit control U for catapults.
Go to B1.
And then we'll send the catapults in. And we'll keep doing this until it's over. Catapults, as you can tell, they are not very fast. They don't attack that often, but when they do, they pack quite a punch.
You're not controlling any unit. You control 10 knight. Go C1. Go to C1. You're not controlling any unit. You control 10 cat. Go to C1.
We'll bring the catapults in here. They're not very fast.
You control 10 knight. Go to D1. Go to D1. You control 10 knight. You control 10 catapult. C1, Meadows, 9 knight enemy, 10 catapult. C2, Meadows, in the fog of war. C1, Meadows, 7 knight enemy, 10 knight and 4 catapult. 2 knight neutralized at C1. You control 10 knight. Go to C1. Go to D1. You control 9 knight. Go to D1.
Where's the catapult?
8. You control 9 knight.
Oh crap.
Objective, escort the catapults to I1. Menu, cancel game. Set the game, cancel game.
That was not
Defeat
supposed to
at 2
happen.
minutes 16. Please restart, quit, restart. Chapter 11. The 1, Meadows, you control 10 knight. Go C1, go to C1.
Now what you might want to do, I'm trying to think the best way to do this.
C2, Meadows, in the fog of war. Blank, C1, Meadows, 10 knight. You control 10 knight. You control 10 knight. You control 10 catapult.
Let's try this.
Zoom is now on. C1 north, go to C1 north.
So I hit F8 and then I hit the up arrow to highlight the northern edge of the square. I'm going to position the catapults here and see if they can hit things in C2.
Zoom is now off. C1, Meadows, 10 knight.
Because we're supposed to keep the catapults safe. This mission is a little tricky, just like mission 2.
B1, Meadows. C2, D1, Meadows, in the fog of... You control 10 knight. Go to D1. You control 10 knight. You control 10 catapult. Go to D1. 3 knight. C1, Meadows, 9 knight enemy, 10 catapult. You can go to C1. Alert at C1. 1 knight neutralized at C1. 7 catapult lost at C1. 7 knight enemy at
Oh, wait a
C2.
minute.
Cancel game.
Oh, so we
Defeat
get to
at one-
C1.
0. Score. Restart.
Try this one more
Chapter
time.
11. The 1, Meadows, new objective is you control 10 knight and 10 cap. Go C1. Go to C1.
Trying to figure out what triggers the knights to attack.
You control Tin Knight. Go to prep C2 Meadows in the Fog of War.
Oh, I think there's catapults
Go
at
to
C2. Or knights.
C1. You control Tin Catapult. Go to
Yes,
C2.
master.
C blank blank C3 Meadows in the Fog of War blank C2 Meadows Tin Knight. You control Tin Knight and Tin Catapult. Go to press tab to blank. Go to
Yes,
C3.
master.
6 Knight enemy at C3. Alert at C3.
Attack. 8.
There we go.
C2 Meadows Tin Catapult.
Attack.
Tin Knight neutralized at C3.
Catapults. Yep.
Blank C3 Meadow. You control 7 Knight and Tin Catapult.
Okay, I only lost a few knights.
4 Knight enemy at C3. Blank C3 blank C3 Meadows 10 Catapult and 7 Knight blank C2 blank D1 Meadows in the you control set go to
Yes,
D1.
master.
Yeah, so the knights were hiding at C3. So if you bring the catapults to C2, they can hit them in the adjacent square. So as you can see, I only lost 3 knights.
You control 7 Knight.
So we're doing okay.
D blank E1 blank E1 Meadows blank F2 F1 unknown.
All right, let's bring
You
them
can
all to
go to F1.
to F1 because there's another path north from F1. Waiting for the catapults to get here. The catapults are slow. So I believe we have to get them to I1.
F1 Meadow blank E blank G1 Meadows in the Fog of War. You go to G1 blank G1 blank H1 H2 unknown H1 Meadows in the a meadow in the a path to the west, a path in the Fog of War to the east, a meadow, a path to the west
Oh, actually,
blank I1. You can go
Yes,
to I1.
master.
I think we're safe now. So we'll just send everybody to I1. We'll wait for the catapults to get here. I could track them by hitting the spacebar. Let's do that.
I1. You control 7 Knight and 10 Catapult. Blank H1 Meadows 4 Catapult.
Oh, here come the catapults.
I1 Meadows 7 Knight.
Wait, what's the objective?
Objective, escort the catapults to I1. Blank I1 blank J1 blank I1. You control 7 Knight and 10 Catapults.
I did.
Go to J1 meta.
Oh,
Go
wait.
to
Yes,
J1.
master.
Go to J.
Alert at I1. 3 cannon power enemy at J1.
3, 6.
3 cannon tower neutralized at J1.
Attack.
3 Knight lost at I1. You control 10 Catapult. Go to J1. Blank I1 Meadows 10 Catapult.
So,
7 cannon tower enemy at J1. 2 cannon tower neutralized
again,
at J1.
catapults are attacking from the adjacent
4
square.
cannon tower neutralized at J1.
So I lost my knights.
Blank J1 Meta. Objective complete. Escort the catapults to I1.
There we go. Okay.
Mission complete. Victory. At 4 minutes 20. 0. Score the. Please continue. Continue. Chapter 12. A 1. Dense forest. New objective. Go to B1.
Okay.
A 1. Dense forest. 1 peasant. 7 wood. B1. Dense forest. In the fog of war. 1 gold mine and 7 wood. A 1. Dense forest. Wood to the south. Contains 1 wood. Wood to the southwest. Contains 1 wood.
So this is dense woods. You have to exploit the woods and clear them out so that you can move.
You control peasant 1. Exploit. Wood to the southeast. Contains 1 wood. Exploit.
And I guess I might as well teach you how to queue things. If you hold down shift, you can queue commands. So if I do this,
Exploit
Yes,
wood.
master.
Wood to the west. Exploit wood.
And I do it again.
Wood to the
Tab.
north. Exploit wood. Wood to exploit wood. Wood to exploit wood. Peasant 1 to wood to the exploit wood. Wood to the exploit wood. Wood to the south. Exploit wood.
Just as a reminder, troops
Wood exhausted.
troops and buildings can have up to 10 tasks queued. So if you hold down Shift when you are executing a command, it will be added to the queue and completed after the current command is complete. If you want it to be an imperative command, so that the unit ignores everything else until
Wood exhausted.
that particular command is done, you hold down the control key when pressing enter. I don't recommend that, but I guess that could be useful if you want to target a specific target. It just depends.
B1. Dense forest. In the fog of war. 1 gold mine. You are not peasant 1 at 1. Exploit wood. Exploit wood. Exploit wood. Exploit wood. Exploit wood. Exploit wood. Go to.
Okay,
press
it's
tab to
telling me all
select the
the
target and then press
queued
Go to
commands.
B1.
I think he's clear to walk to B2. Just do that now.
Objective complete. Go to B1.
Or B1.
Mission complete. Victory. At 1 minutes 58 seconds. 0. Score. Blank. Campaign. Go back. Go back to the
So-
previous menu. Quit. Audacity.
That is the built-in campaign. I hope this has helped you. I hope you've learned some things, and maybe it gives you more of an idea of how this game is actually played. This game is extremely customizable. You can create your own mods, your own campaigns, your own maps. I don't know how to do that. I think it involves modifying a bunch of text files. But anyway, I hope you found this helpful, and maybe it will convince some people that this game might actually be worth checking out. I wish there were more players to play this game with, but I understand that the complexity and the keyboard commands might be a bit daunting. But yeah, so I thought I would do a demo of the campaign. Hopefully it helps you out. But yeah, so until next time, you guys take care. Bye.